He's on the train, on the train, on the train, on the train, on the train.
For the stats, I be beating the odds. In the blood, it be making me calm. Ride the turbines just like I'm Saddam. I'ma blow up just like I'm a bomb. I'ma leave it.
Hey, are you dirty MAGA starting to realize that you've been the screaming minority, not the silent majority? Are you starting to realize that the socialist victory in New York City is just the beginning and we're coming for the Oval Office? This goes out to the Democrat Party too. You're either going to bend the knee and accept socialism or you're going to get trampled on in every single election. This is the people's movement. We make the damn rules. You work for us. And to all of you inbred hicks that support Donald Trump and his fascist regime, I hope you know you're going to have to pretend that you never supported it in the first place. Because when we get the Oval, we are reversing every single thing that Donald Trump did. We are rounding up every single ICE agent and putting them on a tribunal. 85% or more of you dirty masked, Gestapo, deputized, white supremacist, Proud Boy Nazi is going to spend the rest of your days in a goddamn prison labor camp. We're going to milk you for work, and you're going to bite the bullet. You're going to smell the roses, and all of you red hat wearing, plankton bucket hat wearing mother are going to have to cope, mold, and seethe because woke Sharia is here, bitch. We don't give a about your opinions. You have proven to the entire public that your opinions, your takes, your wants are bad for society and they will be ignored.
Shout out to everybody that's in the building. Make sure y'all hit that like button, thumb up the video, support the channel. This is your brother Aboriginal Power, and we got action. Man, we're going to be reacting to this lady make sense of Marie, her channel. She's an anti-black racist. She hates Aboriginal perspectives. She hates the upliftment of the Black or so-called Negro community. So I'm going to be reacting and completely dismantling and destroying her talking points. And what I want you guys to do at the end of this live stream, I'm going to have everyone that's tuning in, everybody that rock with the Aboriginal Power, we're going to send everybody to her channel to get into the comment sections and leave a comment and tell this lady to come and debate me live in front of everybody. Let's make it official. Shout out to everybody that's in the building. If you're in here rocking with your brother, thumb up the video, support the channel. You already know the vibes. Tribe up, wise up, rise up. Shout out to everybody that's in the building. Let's get right back into some more of this live action. If y'all ready to hit this thing and press play, go ahead and drop a fire emoji in the chat for your brother Aboriginal Power. And
Keys on the track, on the track, on the track, on the track, on the track.
For the stats, I be beating the odds. In the blood, it be making me calm. Ride the turbines just like I'm Saddam. I'ma blow it just like I'm a bomb. I'ma leave it.
So like I said, we're going to be reacting to this particular video of this lady that you see on the left. Her name is Make Sense with Maria. So we're going to be breaking down her anti-Aboriginal, anti-FBA views, and we got a lot to talk about. And so I want you guys just to bear with me. And also, I'm going to do a huge announcement because I want to debate this lady. I haven't had a big debate. I haven't had a debate in a while, and I want to kind of make it make sense. And what's more than defending America against anti-Aboriginal, black racists, especially this Karen? I haven't debated a female yet. So what more would be better than a racist Karen in a live debate with a particular topic? I would love for you guys to help this make sense. And we're going to talk about how we can make it make sense here in just a second. Thumb up the video, support the channel. Let's finish listening to this angry guy crash out.
You want and getting the inverse, you dumb motherfucker. You think this is a Christian nation? This is a secular nation, bitch. You bitch and moan about, oh, Zoran Mamdani's gonna bring Sharia law to New York City. You want Christian Sharia, you're white boy jihadists demanding Christian theocratic fascism. You are everything that you accuse the left of being. You're domestic terror.
Now, listen, we're going to get into the rest of this conversation. I do need y'all to hit that like button. We got 15 people in here with us rocking out right now. We're only 7 minutes in the live stream. I do need the family to hit the like button because it sends a code to the algorithm key to let them know to push this in front of other channels that may be not privy to this channel. Now, I know a lot of you guys are not getting the notifications to my StreamYards because I'm still in the shadow ban and my channel has been unverified. They have took my verification away from this channel. So with that, we got to fight to get through that. And so I don't even get to appeal my verification until January the 11th, which is the same time I get to also go up for monetization. This channel is not monetized. So all donations and support, we appreciate. All right. So share this live stream on all your social media outlets and thumb up the video. It's not official until we shout the family out that's listening in and the family that took their time out to get into the live chat. So let me take my time out to shout out everyone that's in the chat. Grand Rising, Grand Waking, Happy Waking Wake. Shout out to my brother, Dark Matter. Shout out to Bronze Flat Power. Shout out to Jeremy Royster. Shout out to Real Recognize Real Soroya. Shout out to El Bora. Shout out to Jeremy Royster once again. We got Metallic. We got Villa Nation in the building. Salute to everybody that's in the building. Let's get back into some more of this content, and we gonna commentate.
That you accuse the left of being. You're domestic terror.
No, he is exactly what we accuse the left of being, and this video proves it. I don't understand how he can make this entire video and say all of the things he is saying right now and call the right Nazi. I don't know why these people don't just move to North Korea or China. Get the hell out of our free country.
I come here every day.
First of all, this is not your country. Obviously, you are pale skinned with obvious red hair. So I'm assuming you either have Scottish or Irish ancestry. And little white lady, if you're not familiar with your ancestral lineage and the heritage of how your people even ended up in America, they came here due to slavery. You guys are not the imperial class of America. You're not even the standard of noble people. You're not the standard of nobility when it deals with America. As a matter of fact, you pale skins are not even at the forefront of inventions, innovations, and intuitiveness. You're just the anti-Aboriginal, anti-Black racist Karen that is now spewing your views online. And we can prove that America only has one true American, and you're not the American, lady. So let's finish listening to what she has to say.
To try to get y'all to understand your own superiority, but you're so caught up with being equal to savages who have kidnapped people, savages who people, savages who have enslaved people, that you forgot about your own superiority. You understand what I'm saying? There's a reason why these people have tried to erase our history. There's a reason why they don't want you to know that their architecture was stolen from our ancestors. There's a reason why they don't want you to know that the first car that was built in America, designed in America, was designed by a black man.
No, it was not.
There's a reason that they don't want you to know that, you know, the first airplane in flight in America was by a black man.
Nope, it was 2 white men in North Carolina.
No, if you're talking about the Wright brothers, they actually stole the patent. There was a brother that actually created the wing and the propeller, which is the fundamental foundations to which an airplane takes aerial flight. So without that particular patent of the wing and without the particular patent of the propeller, the airplane wouldn't exist. So every great creation that a European tried to take credit for, at the forefront, at the foundation, at the becks and work in the hands are melanated Aboriginal, so-called Black Americans at the forefront of every great creation and invention in America. We know that these pale skins had no idea. Just like Henry Ford stole his idea from C.J. Patterson. Like this lady, like I said, I want to debate this lady. How many of you guys in the chat think that we should move forward and try to arrange an actual official debate with this lady?
Understand? And understand this much. While they were telling you you were inferior to do this and that, every time they allow black people to do anything, what happens? We dominate them. Okay? So I want you to understand your own superiority.
Right. This is why we are under control. This is why we up under 24-hour surveillance. This is why every state and judicial system spends billions, if not trillions of dollars over the course of 50 years on devices, tools, and technology simply to monitor and control the Aboriginal, quote unquote, Black community. It's because we are the dominant. We're running a race with bricks tied to our ankles, and you guys get to move freely. And you act like this is an even race. You guys haven't seen Black Americans or Aboriginal Americans compete on the equal stage. We're always at a disadvantage. And we still find our way to outshine, out advance, and out create these other people. Look at the culture that is amplified in America. Look at the culture that is revered throughout America. This is not white culture. American culture is Black American culture. We are the culture. She can't get around that. So let's see how she's going to spin this narrative.
You were inferior to do this and that. Every time they allow black people to do anything, what happens? We dominate them. Okay, so I want you to understand your own superiority. In addition, right, with the Tuskegee Airmen, right, they purposely sent black men on suicide missions. They sent them on missions where they expected them to die. Guess what? The Tuskegee Airmen never lost not one bomber. Okay.
That is not true. Yeah, you can see the Tuskegee Airmen were not purposely sent on suicide missions by the U.S. government. The official military records, mission logs, and after action.
Oh, the military is going to say, oh, no, they didn't send these people out on suicide missions. Do you think that the freaking government would admit to sending a particular group of their military branch out on a suicide mission? Indefinite death? No, that will be directly inhumane, and it will be war crimes against Americans. So of course they wouldn't admit it, you weirdo.
That is not true. Yeah, you can see the Tuskegee Airmen were not purposely sent on suicide missions by the U.S. government. The official military records, mission logs, and after-action reports prove they were given the same standard combat assignments as every other fighter group in the European theater, and they actually received faster, longer-range escort missions than most white units.
And stop fucking dividing yourself, okay? Because the Tuskegee Airmen, they consisted of guys from Haiti, Jamaica, Trinidad, Barbados, Dominican Republic, and the Bahamas. So when they needed to kill us, they united us. But y'all dead set on fucking dividing yourselves. You understand what I'm saying? Please understand your value as a black man. These people have always known, your superiority. This is why I keep telling you to read my fucking latest books, A Time for Revenge, A Black Revolution. You need to know about yourself, okay? America wouldn't even be its fucking size without the Haitian Revolution. As a matter of fact, Haitian fighters helped them gain their independence from England. Learn your fucking history.
I mean, he's right.
Here go another guy that's bigging up his Haitian and tether background, which we're not going to shit on Haitians and for what they did in their fight and their revolution in the Haitian Revolution, but it doesn't compare to the warriors in the outright patriots of America. Aboriginal, quote unquote, Black Americans have fought in every war since the beginning of America's history, starting with the American Revolutionary War. In every war in between time, leading all the way up to today, we have been involved in. Do you understand that? You can't take away our efforts of being some of the only people in the last defense of freedom in America, beyond you guys, especially this pale-skinned lady with the red hair. Your people has never been in any situation where you're fighting for this country, yet alone being the respected ones, being the ones who create the pathways, being the winners of these particular wars. You guys just sit back and play along with this supremacy class, and you guys get involved. As a matter of fact, the Irish and Italians wasn't always deemed as the supremacist class. As a matter of fact, Irish people like her were ordained savages. Ordained savages by the same people who laps she wants to sit on. Only until the 60s, in the 30s, and the 70s, they started allowing Italians to be part of their supremacist class, and they newly introduced them into the judicial field, giving them jobs that, like, let's say, firefighters. The Italians mainly became the firefighters, and the Irish became a lot of the police officers in New York after being newly accepted into the supremacist class. You guys were just savages 50 years ago, family. And the same people that you're sitting here kissing their ass looked at you as a disgusting wench.
Fucking size without the Haitian Revolution. As a matter of fact, Haitian fighters helped them gain their independence from
I'll tell you right now, those 800 Haitian men that fought in the American Revolutionary War did not put a dent on our revolution. We would have become America regardless of whether they helped out or not. And Haiti today only stands the way it does. Their economy keeps running because of America. You can see here, without the United States, no aid, no hope, help duty, free apparel program, no U.S. rice, chicken, oil imports, no USAID contracts. Haiti's economy would collapse to roughly 25 to 35% of its current size within 12 to 18 months, then slowly rebuild at a much lower level. But even long term, it would be devastating for them. Cutting all ties with the United States would be an economic catastrophe for Haiti. It would not be more beneficial. It would be national suicide. And even in the very long term, 10, 20, 50 years, cutting all ties with the United States would permanently lock Haiti into the poorest 5 countries on earth with no realistic path to recovery.
Now, this is what I've been saying. Now, this is I have to say I agree with her on this particular point, because we've been saying this about Haiti for a long time. Haiti talks this stuff as if they're the strongest people. We're fought against the European. First of all, y'all did fight. Y'all did allegedly win, quote unquote, but y'all didn't win like everyone else win. Y'all won because they left. By the time the 1805 happened and the French left out of Haiti, the French had already decimated, pillaged, and took what they needed. They were on their way out. And like I said, since then, they have been in shambles and then been in economic plummet. And without the ties and connection to America, they will become at least the top 3 poorest countries on the planet. Without the help of us, family. Us Americans, the only Americans, the true Americans. Because we're the only ones that really systematically, economically, and politically help other melanated groups out. This is why we're delineating from these tethers. Now we're checking these pale-skinned beasts. We're covering all aspects around the board. People think we're just delineating from melanated immigrants and stuff. No, we're on pale skin's ass too. And I would love to have this debate with this lady one-on-one.
Numbers and historical precedents prove it. And if America cut ties with Haiti, it says the U.S. economy would not even notice if it cut all ties with Haiti tomorrow. The impact would be statistically zero, smaller than a rounding error. It says if Haiti vanished from the face of the earth tomorrow, the U.S. economy would lose 6/100ths of 1% of 1 year's growth. Haiti is 100% dependent on.
Damn, that ain't even no growth at all. That's no growth. Cutting off Haiti would not hurt America at all. Let's just be clear about that. Okay? We got 37 people in here listening to us, and we got 27 likes. Can we get a few more likes, family? And can we get at least a few outstanding Americans to support the channel? Don't support it if you ain't a real outstanding American. We only want real supporters really supporting the movement. Support the channel that actually supports the movement. Support the channel, family. Let's continue.
Zero, smaller than a rounding error. It says if Haiti vanished from the face of the earth tomorrow, the U.S. economy would lose 6/100ths of 1% of 1 year's growth. Haiti is 100% dependent on America. America is 0% dependent on Haiti. Says that is the actual economic relationship in black and white federal numbers. And I know he's talking about America here, but it says Haiti could not have won the revolution without massive, direct, and repeated European intervention. In fact, European actions decided every major turning point. Yeah, it says the Haitian Revolution was won because Europeans fought and destroyed each other over Saint Domingue, and in the process handed victory to the enslaved rebels. So yeah, he's trying to play this whataboutism, of who helped who more. But I mean, in the long run, America has helped Haiti a lot, and they wouldn't be able to function without it. It's like a monumental statue in Savannah, Georgia, in the state that I live in, representing the Haitian soldiers. And they are represented in history as valiant, strong, noble soldiers. So no one says anything bad about any of this stuff. Everybody really appreciates what the Haitians did. And I'm sure the Haitians appreciate America as well. And also, I don't know why he thinks that Haiti ties into this at all, because only 1% to 2% of foundational Black Americans have Haitian ancestry. So they're not even related to Haitian people. What the hell does that have to do with anything?
Because these people are dead set on making you feel inferior, because their superiority has no value unless they make you feel inferior. That's why Trump right now is trying to erase Black history, because he understands that Black history has stood the time, and all of them know the shit.
No one's erasing Black history. They are just making up their own shit at this point with no proof, no evidence, no historical accuracy at all. Just making this shit up out of nowhere.
The minute you understand how superior, how strong your ancestors were, you're going to take your rightful place in society. Y'all have a good one.
All right, racists, we're going to address this again since the inferior people are struggling. Black Americans are the only indigenous people on this land. Melanated people are the only people around the world who are indigenous on every land, no matter their ethnic group. Uncivilized lands all have the same genetic connection, melanated skin with varying shades of brown. And those groups are not connected to Africa, just like Black Americans aren't connected to Africans ethnically. The actual American Indian, known as the Black Americans, are the ethnic group of
What is this map showing? What the hell does this mean?
North America, not descendants of Africans. Let's dismantle the greatest public relations fraud ever committed, the desperate multiracial campaign to erase the true indigenous Black American from this land. There is a coordinated effort, a relentless lie, designed to make Black Americans believe they are a guest in someone else's house. But the unchangeable archaeological and historical truth is that Black Americans are the foundation. They were here first. And by here, I mean the world, every country, every strip of land. And they built the civilization that we are all destroying. The lie about Africa is to confuse and mislead so that the theft can keep going on. Black Americans weren't even considered African American until 1988 by Jesse Jackson, a known Cherokee Indian. So they'll pay a Black American leader to lie and sell out while classifying himself correctly despite the lie. Woven by $5 pretendians, by secret treaties between immigrant groups, by decades of policy and propaganda, all aimed at one single goal: convincing the world that the original people of the soil simply do not exist. They have every story in the world about the false history. And then you ask for ship manifest and evidence of ships, and then suddenly they can't produce them. But they could show you evidence of the Titanic hundreds of feet under the ocean.
Right. It's because they've been making up this damn slave narrative. I'm glad somebody's finally getting it. They've been making up this slave narrative from the giddy up. Just like the dude just said, every country, every place on the planet has one thing in common. The indigenous Aboriginal peoples of every landmass has dark melanated skin. That lets me know that the original people are the first people to walk on this planet, according to science as well, agrees with me, look like us. So you guys are Johnny come lately. And let's be real. This lady right here on the left side of the screen is a redhead Irish European lady, descent. Did you know that Irish people were targeted in America and discriminated against and also deemed savages and inferior to other whites? What is this lady talking about? See, this is the people that pushes this Aboriginal, quote unquote, black fatigue conversation. These are these type of people.
They won't even show you the entirety of the Titanic under the water. Only a
Holy shit, this guy is just dumb. Just outright dumb.
corner of the ship. They still parse that history.
Yeah, he is so stupid. They can't give you an entire picture of the Titanic because it's huge, but there are thousands of pictures of the Titanic, the entire thing. And there is overwhelming physical evidence of Africans arriving in the Americas by boat. They excavated tons of different wrecks and stuff like that and found chains and jewelry.
Sir, ma'am, that is bullshit. What ships have they found? You sound dumb. Just because they found a ship and they found chains, y'all automatically link it to Africa? When during the same time frame, those same ships were bringing your ancestors over here, the Irish, on chains, in boats. Sir, ma'am, what is going on? Help me make this make sense, family. Just because you find chains on a boat, you're going to link it to black people when your people have a historical history of being enslaved, not just in America, but historically around the world. Do you not know your lineage as a pale skin and in particularly an Irish lady? Are you freaking serious? She must not know the history of her peoples being brutally mistreated and targeted and discriminated against and deemed inferior because they were enslaved. When did the first slaves come to North America, lady? She's going to tell me 1526. She's going to go to 1619. These are all malarkey stories. I would love to debunk these stories. Africa's not even mentioned in the whole story about the 1619.
All kinds of stuff. And they also found physical remains of enslaved Africans with dental fillings from West Africa. So this guy is just lying and lying and lying and not showing anything other than the front of the Titanic ship and a couple people dressed up as Native Americans, a couple white people dressed up as Native Americans. This is no proof at all. And you guys have to go see this guy's comment section. And the amount of likes that he got, it's insane. People will just buy anything. They will not look anything up and just roll with it. And this guy's getting rich off of that.
They have reclassified the true indigenous people, renamed you, and redrawn maps around you, hoping you would forget.
That's a fact. The indigenous people were reclassified, aka misclassified. Irish lady, I know your next question is going to be, what was they misclassified as? Negro, black, and colored. And through the time frame of rechanging titles and statuses of those people, they're now identified as African American, having a title that delineates them and making them non-descendable. So when we got misclassified with a term that made us non-descendable. You know what non-descendable is, lady? That's stripping us away from nationality, okay? Nationhood, cultural aspects, customs that still exist today. So for you to say that he's lying is just malarkey.
Section. and the amount of likes that he got, it's insane. People will
Listen,
just
we need a
bum
few people to support the channel. Support the channel, y'all.
and just roll with it. And this guy's getting rich off of that.
They have reclassified the true indigenous people, renamed you, and redrawn maps around you, hoping you would forget the land your spirit is made from. Now they deploy their little native influencers online, armed with fraudulent petitions and digital picket signs, begging platforms to remove you from your own story. They're performing a pathetic pantomime of indigeneity. If you are indigenous, why would you need outside help? What are they protecting? If you're truly indigenous Native Americans, how could someone take that from you? Why the sudden panic? Every post they make, every petition they circulate is an admission. You've been caught, and now history will be made. Every other race are the visitors. It is time, Black Americans. Time for you to start acting like the host.
That is a Fendi fact. You see how her face kind of looks like that? Yes, you are a visitor, lady. You're not American. You're not indigenous. You're not Aboriginal. You're not part of the mound builders. You're not quote unquote American Indian. You are a visitor. If you're not the original American, the true American, the only American, and according to Webster's 1828 dictionary, into the etymology online definition of the word American, fit the description. You don't fit the description. So you are a visitor. You are a migrant.
Petition they circulate is an admission. You've been caught, and now history will be made. Every other race are the visitors. It is time, Black Americans. Time for you to start acting like the host in your home. Because
like I said, this zesty motherfucker telling non-zesty truth. Amen to that.
admission. You've been caught, and now history will be made. Every other race are the visitors. It is time, Black Americans. Time for you to start acting like the host in your home, because all of this is yours.
Yeah, I feel sad for Native Americans because Native Americans really are genuinely kind people. They don't want to fight. They don't want to deal with any of this. And the reason all this got started is because the Cherokee Nation recognized the descendants of the 4,000 freedmen slaves as part of the Cherokee Nation. And boy, did they mess up when they did that, because now every damn Black person I see on TikTok is screaming and hollering about how they're Native Americans.
No, we're never saying we're Native Americans, you Irish slave descendant. You Irish slave descendant. We're not saying we're Native American. We are saying that we are the only American and the true American. And under this title, we have been misclassified as various different things. One of those is such as American Indian, colored, Black, Negro, etc. You are a descendant of an Irish slave, ma'am. And some of these indigenous and Negro landowners and planters owned your ancestors. Maybe this is some type of deep-rooted cellular hate that is passed down from one grandmother to grandchild, and you guys cannot help the hate that you guys spew. All you got to go and do is look up Carter G. Woodson's book, Heads of Household. Go and look up the indigenous records and the misclassification in Robertson County. All you got to go and do is look up the Jordan Thomasina case with the Chickahominy. All you got to go and do is look up Walter Plecker's Racial Integrity Act. All you got to go and do is read the book, The Nullifications of Massachusetts and the Mashpee Indians. All you got to go and do is look up the one drop rule that happened, infected a lot of Aboriginal peoples in Tennessee. All you got to go and do is look up the Negro Act of South Carolina. Do I got to run through all the acts that was passed that reclassified the indigenous peoples into Negroes? Come on, family. We need some fire emojis in the chat. Where is my Americans at? Where's my Aborigine, quote unquote, FBAs at? We supposed to be turning up in here. You ain't even hitting the like button and sharing the live stream. Y'all is bogus this morning. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Y'all not supporting the channel. Y'all not hitting the like. Y'all not sharing. Y'all cool. Y'all might need to wake up. Let's turn up a little bit.
Part of the Cherokee Nation. And boy, did they mess up when they did that. The reason all this got started is because the Cherokee Nation recognized the descendants of the 4,000 freedmen slaves as part of the Cherokee Nation. And boy,
that's not, yeah, that's true, but we've been saying that long before that. So when you go and look up the Cherokee Nation and their constitution allowing Black people to now be accepted in the tribe, you can go and look it up. That's in part of the new Cherokee Constitution. Do you know when that was put out, Mal? Do you even know when that was put out? That was put out in 2003. It was drafted in 2003. It didn't become public and officially official version until 2021. It didn't become official until 2021. We talked about it live. We was already pushing it. Matter of fact, let's go into the constitutional thing. The principal chief of the Cherokee Nation to proudly take the oath to uphold the Constitution of the Cherokee Nation. Were thou and not do you not take oath, all of us have the duty as a citizen to become familiar with our Constitution and the fundamental sources of legal authorities of the Cherokee Nation. This is where they started allowing these freemen and black people to be. But this is something that was already in the works since the 99. It became official in 2021. But yes, it was put out in 2003, but it wasn't official. It wasn't official. You feel what I'm saying? So when we look and see who ordained this is ordained by the guidance of the people. We're talking about the Cherokee Constitution here. Okay, the Secretary Halen of the Department of Interior actually is the one who released this. This happened in 2021. Secretary Halen approves the new constitution for Cherokee Nation, granting full memberships rights to Cherokee freedmen. We had been talking about this Aboriginal indigenous stuff and us being from these particular tribes and nations going all the way back. We'd heard this from my grandmama. So how is this dumb Irish slave descendant going to tell us that we just started talking about it when they approved it in 2021? I really want to debate this lady. Do y'all? I don't drop by show of fire emojis in the chat. I don't know how you feel about this, you guys. Do you think I should line up a debate with this lady? Should we line up a debate with her? Drop a fire emoji if you think so. If not, put a doo-doo emoji in the chat. If you don't think I should, put a doo-doo emoji in the chat. If you think I should, put a fire emoji in the chat. Let's get back to some more of this content.
Boy, did they mess up when they did that, because now every damn Black person I see on TikTok is screaming and hollering about how they're Native Americans now. They haven't done DNA tests. They have no proof of it at all. And that doesn't mean that you are indigenous to.
First of all, Native Americans no longer accept the DNA test because they don't do blood quantums no more. They disobeying blood quantums. Most of the people that's running the Cherokee Nation aren't in fact Cherokee people. Are you familiar with the Dawes Rolls and what a $5 Indian is? I don't think this Irish slave descendant understand what a $5 Indian is. This is not a loosely used term. This is a legal term that describes pale skins paying money to get on Indian rolls to now receive Indian benefits, which their descendants also do. You are an Irish dumb slave descendant. Okay? It makes no sense.
Screaming and hollering about how they're Native Americans now. They haven't done DNA tests. They have no proof of it at all. And that doesn't mean that you are indigenous to America. That just means that you mixed with Native American at some point in our history, but that doesn't mean that you were here before them or anything like that.
The ancestors want to know when we're going to take our shit back. We've been living on this land for thousands of years. We believe and perpetuate this lie that we come from Africa. But
you can clearly see that these are two entirely different groups of people.
Are you fucking serious? Are you serious? This is obviously a Negro in the fucking 1600s.
One right here, it says an emblem of Africa, is way darker than the one that says an emblem of America. Different body builds, different face types. I mean, he's got nothing here.
Grandmama is from Mississippi. Her great grandmama.
Oh, no, she just body bagged herself. She's saying this image don't look like this image. This image don't look like this image. This is an African. This is an American. When you put an American side by side with an African, do we physically look different? Yes, you dumb Irish slave descendant.
And the one that says an emblem of America. Different body builds, different face types. I mean, he's got nothing here.
Grandmama is from Mississippi. Her great grandmama is from Tennessee. Her great great grandmama was from Louisiana.
What the hell does this have to do with anything? Foundational Black Americans that do have Native American blood, they can trace it back to at most 12 generations. But after that, you will not find any Native American DNA in Black people. You won't. So yeah, your great grandmother and your great great grandmother. I mean, Black people have been here for a while. That does not mean that you are indigenous.
Do you not realize that that's the reason nothing is changing? You identify as something that doesn't exist. Black does not exist. It's fictional. We are indigenous. If you knew the way the world viewed you before colonialism, you
This picture has no significance. There's nothing here that proves that they were Native Americans at all.
would never identify with slavery ever again. There's no point in asking for reparations when we are owed land. And before you get caught up on what tribe.
I looked up this picture right here. So you can see where I say, can you tell me about this picture? It says, this is a decorative cartouche. I don't know how to say that, I'm guessing. From a rare early 18th century Dutch map titled
They got tons of these pictures. They got them archived. They got these motherfuckers archived. She sucks. All you got to do is go to archival records, Library of Congress, New York archival records, and they're going to show you images just like this. They're going to show you images just like this. See, they're not going to tell you that these are authentic photos. That's what they're not going to tell you. They're not going to tell you that. Look at this. Look, all you gotta do is zoom in on them. You see these little niggas? These are the representation of America. Not this. This is a lady just coming to America. This is a real archival image. I'm going to look it up. Library of Congress. Are you guys dumb? She's listening to these pseudos online. Listen, and the way she speaks is directly how Pan-African speaks, which lets me know that Pan-Africans doesn't speak African conversation. They're just spewing what the pale skin want them to spew. This is the European colonial talking point.
Americans. And I had to ask the question, people in this photo be Black people? It says, no, the people on the right side of the 1706 Dutch engraving are not Black sub-Saharan African people. They are clearly meant to represent Native Americans.
We're not talking about Black sub-Saharan. See, this is the retarded research that we're talking about. Well, it's not a photo. I didn't say it was a photo, Lucky. I didn't say it was a photo. So stop the cap in the chat, brother. I said it was an image, and it's actually a lithnograph. If you want to be technical, it's called a lithnograph. This is archive, little slow niggas. You lying in the chat.
This photo be Black people. It says, no, the people on the right side of the 1706 Dutch engraving are not Black sub-Saharan African people. They are clearly meant to represent Native Americans from Florida, Timucua, Calusa, or Appalachian tribes. And for the most part,
she's literally body bagging her damn self. She's literally body bagging her damn self. She is beating her damn self up. She don't even knows what she's reading. Thank you, lady. Appreciate that.
Black people claiming to be Indigenous Americans, Native Americans, they claim Choctaw and Cherokee. It's always the same, Choctaw and Cherokee.
Nigga, these are dark-skinned people, not Africans, not sub-Saharan. We're just niggas.
Cherokee Indian. They don't claim any three of those tribes right there. This picture is bullshit too. It has no significance to his argument.
What tribe you belong to, know that that doesn't even matter anymore. A federally recognized tribe is like federally recognized pharmaceuticals. The FDA approves fentanyl, but they don't approve ashwagandha
So basically, proof doesn't matter, is what he's saying.
in St. John's Wort. What makes you think that the government's
No, it doesn't, from the people that has corruptively mislabeled, hid, and destroyed records of the indigenous people, while also migrating here and now labeling themselves the indigenous people. Absolutely, we don't need their validation from which they unvalidated the indigenous peoples originally. Like, what are you talking? Do you not know what a colonialist is?
approval holds any validity. The truth is coming out.
This right here, I bet you anything up here, it says South. I bet it says South America because bananas grow really, really well in South America. But this does not prove anything. Again, nothing.
Y'all gonna catch on to it eventually. Just let me know when y'all ready to start the revolution.
Start a revolution with no proof, no evidence, nothing at all. Just, we was the Native American.
Let's get one thing clear. When you see somebody NOLA bouncing, when they jigging, when they twerking, that shit is actually like indigenous. That shit, that's in our blood. Like, that's what the natives was here doing, bro. And I'm not even trying to make it sound deep. It's not that deep, but it runs that deep.
If there are Native Americans watching this video, I bet you guys are dying laughing at this. I mean, this is just so funny that the Native Americans were twerking. Come on, man. This is nuts.
That is what the ancestors was here doing when they was smoking on that joint.
The ancestors was twerking is crazy now. And they was, though. But they was, though. Nigga, Villanation, she must ain't heard about Bapperton. Nigga, we've been proving that these indigenous peoples here by so many goddamn sources. I got so many sources right now. I want to debate this chick right now. How many of y'all want me to debate this chick? How many of y'all want me to debate this chick? Y'all let me know in the chat if y'all think I should. If y'all think I should, let me know. Because if so, I want y'all to run and get in her comment section and tell her to come debate Aboriginal Power. Tell her we want the smoke. We just put the link in the chat. We we need y'all to go rush her comments. We're gonna flood her comments and say you need to debate Aboriginal Power. That's it. We'll go beat her ass on her own channel. I just put her channel in the chat just now. Her channel is in the chat. Put it in there 2-3 times. Make sure y'all hit that link. Rush over there. Go leave a comment. Tell this redhead Irish slave descendant to come battle the God. To come debate the God. Flat out. Flat out.
Dancing, rain dancing with the ancestors. They was out here popping their toes, bouncing their knees, and hitting these rhythmic movements. And folks came here like, oh my gosh, what the fuck is this? And they was jigging. Bro, it's nothing new under the sun, bro. It's just now we jigging on TikTok.
Oh my gosh. The Native Americans are jigging on TikTok.
Now we doing it on TikTok and we don't even know.
See, that's the thing that Pan-Africans do. We'll say, nah, we're American Indians, we're Aboriginals, so quote unquote. Then they'll try to say, oh, y'all think y'all Native Americans, knowing that niggas ain't using that term. Even though people do use that term, they just misinformed. And people will play on the misinformed and make that as if that's what we're saying.
Are we jigging on TikTok?
Oh my gosh. The Native Americans are jigging on TikTok.
Now we doing it on TikTok and we don't even know that our dances is actually a language. So anytime I see the videos, especially when they kill that shit, I like it because that's where we come from.
I'm sorry if that was loud.
And I'm gonna teach you how to do it.
See, this is what I be saying. Some of y'all motherfuckers be too Indian. Y'all be acting like two Indians, man. Y'all be too damn Indian for y'all own good. And like I said, this is just proof that a lot of niggas getting into this knowledge really don't have no understanding because they thinking that they really Native Americans. That shit just pissed me off, her doing that motherfucking sound just now. That shit just pissed me the fuck off. I'm not even gonna lie to you. See, that shit boils my blood. This is what I be talking about. You little TP ass Indians, man. You see what I'm saying? This is the shit that really boils my blood, family.
I like it because that's where we come from.
I'm sorry if that was loud.
Man, Smoke Signal, if you don't come get your motherfucking sister, dog. Smoke Signal, if you don't come get your motherfucking cousin.
And I'm gonna teach you how to do it. The ancestors are speaking and screaming and yelling and kicking, and they got a lot of shit to say.
Yeah, they're saying you're not Native American.
Here on this American soil, quote unquote American soil.
Chill out, little Irish slave descendant. That was funny. Calm down, though.
You already know it's stolen land, and it shall be returned back to the rightful owners. At a young age, I was taught how to do the Indian call, that specific Indian call.
Well, I guess that means you're Indian now.
My mama taught me at a very young age, and I never forgot. So, the whole concept is ye, 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 ye. If you can get ye, 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 that is how you do it. If you can just say ye, 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 real fast, and then elevate it and go faster, faster, faster.
Insane. This might be a tether. I swear to God, this looked like a Haitian or a Jamaican Missy Elliott. No. We can't validate these TikTok Indians, man. This is an African. Yeah. She from the Amas tribe in Africa. Yeah, she ain't with us, man. This is non-Aboriginal behavior. This is uncanny. This is a Native American. What are you doing, lady? Calm down. See, people somebody need to take her motherfucking phone. Hold on, let me see if I can do it now since she said it. Hold on. I can't do it. I ain't Native American enough. I gotta practice on that shit.
It's really like tongue play. It's tongue effort. That.
White Americans that are saying that they are a non-practicing white, as long as you're still colonizing this country and you hold the social status of white in America, where there are apartheid laws, you are.
There are no apartheid laws in America.
A practicing white until you fucking leave. Jesus Christ. Until your people end white supremacy, give the land stewardship back to the original tribal people of Turtle Island, reparations for the people that built your nations, from Canada to America.
Man, this is a damn another tether. And anytime you start hearing Native American and Turtle Island, these motherfuckers ain't on what we on, y'all. Disband them. Anytime you hear a nigga say, oh, this Turtle Island, oh, we Native Americans, cut them off. Cut them off. You got to delineate from them type of mother. You understand me? They is not on what we on. They is confused. They trying to get down with somebody else's culture that came over here from Siberia. Native American culture come from Asia. It's not American. Only American culture is American. These people have an origin story and a history of migrating over here. What is they talking about, family?
End white supremacy, give the land stewardship back to the original tribal people of Turtle Island, reparations for the people that built your nations, from Canada to America to New Zealand to Australia.
Listen, she's attacking the wrong information. I don't even agree with these loony bins. Half of these people are immigrants. They're not Americans. We not nobody else. All skin folk ain't kinfolk Sally Sue. Listen to me, little Irish slave descendant lady. Listen, I need you to understand that us in America, as niggas in America, Negroes, gay black folks, colored, African Americans, quote unquote, we are the indigenous Aboriginal, aka the mound builders. Okay, I just need you to know that we're not saying we're Native American. That is only cuckoo nutcases like these people you're playing is that you're attacking the wrong information.
Go the fuck home, and as long as you still colonizing, you are practicing white, babe. Part of the problem, racist or not.
Man, like, first of all, who are you fooling, lady? That's right here. You don't even sound like us. What type of accent is that? Am I bugging? This is clearly mental health problem. Somebody said in the chat. Yeah, man, mental health is real. It's nothing to laugh about. It's no laughing matter. If you know somebody that you see acting strange and going through some things, seek help for them. You know what I mean? Mental health is very, very, very real amongst our people in the community, and it is definitely shined upon our males, our Aboriginal, Indigenous, so-called Black American males. Mental health is very, very, very important, family. Okay, can't even stress that to you guys enough. That's a sincere message. Now listen. This lady obviously ain't us. You know what I'm saying? You can hear it in her motherfucking voice. You can hear it in her eyes. Tell me if she sounds like a tether. Y'all got 5 seconds to let me know. Go.
The original tribal people of Turtle Island, reparations for the people that built your nations, from Canada to America to New Zealand to Australia. Go the fuck home, and as long as you still colonizing, you are practicing white, babe. Part of the problem, racist or not. We're only called black because you're here. Like, if you're not making the daily sacrifice to end your
Tether.
Asian imperialism and patriarchy within Turtle Island as a white American, or going back to your ancestral home, you are practicing white by the very definition of your social status. I mean, the white Americans aren't even angry enough to ride in this country yet. I mean, compared to other countries. So maybe if we were cats and dogs, they care enough.
I don't know why she is talking like that, but yeah, these people are. We was the first Jews. We was the first.
I'm on the fucking floor. She said, I don't know why she's talking like that. I'm trying to figure it out too, little Irish slave lady descendant. I'm trying to figure it out too. She's not us, family. I speak on behalf of us niggas and so quote unquote Black Americans, aka the real Aboriginal Indigenous Americans. I speak on behalf of us. She's not us. I can hear it. It's a vibe. It's a frequency. It's unseen. It's only just felt. Man, this might be Root Word's sister. Hold on. This might be Root Word's long lost sister. She is not just insane. What is she then, big bro? Tell me. This might be Root Word.
That, but yeah, these people are. We was Jew. We was the first Jews. We was the first Israelites. We was the Hebrews. We was the Egyptians. We was the Europeans. We was the hell. They were probably the colonizers too. So they are just they're the Native American.
Ma'am, have you not looked up the first and oldest skeletons in Europe? They're not pale-skinned, weirdo. Science says this. Science says your gene, your eye color, your hair color did not exist in Europe until 3,000 years ago. Don't be mad at me, ma'am. This is what science says. This is what science says, fam. This is what some of the experts are saying. Not me. Your genes is not here that long. Hell, we got socks older than that in America. Seriously, no bullshit. We got moccasin boots with rubber on it older than your whole damn genetic lineage. Older than your genetics. That's crazy. You understand what I'm saying? Like, they found some trousers, pants, breeches 3 times the age of your genetics, ma'am. You are a new booty. You are new. You might need to do some more research.
Americans, they are all things, gods, goddesses, kings, queens. I mean, it's like everybody's culture is from them. Everybody, you know, all our cuisines, everything came from black people. And there is no evidence to prove it at all. But they will roll with it, they'll go with it, and they keep spreading this bullshit. And it's not good. It's not good because people have kids, you know, they're having 6 kids, and then their kids are having 6 kids, and they're all teaching them to hate white people, and they're the Native Americans, and this land is theirs, and they are owed all these things. And it's just not going to do anything but ruin the black community.
Hold on, y'all. How many people in the building right now? Drop them fire emojis in the building, man. Salute to everybody that's rocking in. Y'all know they got my channel, Shadow Man, so y'all got to hit that like button. Y'all got to share this live stream if y'all want this to get out, put out in the algorithm. I need y'all to go over there and leave a comment on this lady's channel, y'all. I need y'all to leave a comment. I just dropped her channel of the video that I'm playing in the comment sections. I need y'all to go get in the comment section and say, hey, Aboriginal Power wants the debate. That's what we want. We want the debate. We want the smoke. Because she's attacking the wrong style of information. We're going to come with all the scholastic sources, the references, the historical. We got it all. We got it all. We want an official, formal debate. Y'all run over there to their channel. If y'all rock with Big Aboriginal Power, we got 80 people listening. We need 80 people over there in the comment sections saying debate Aboriginal Power. When she goes and look at her analytics, her notifications, that's all she should see. Debate Aboriginal Power. He wants the smoke. She shouldn't see anything else. We need it flooded, family. I need y'all to rush over there. Okay? I need y'all to rush over there right quick. I'll give y'all a little minute. I ain't gonna start the live stream. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait a couple minutes. I'm gonna give y'all enough time to run over there right quick. You all right? And let's get a few people to support the channel. And after you run over there and you left a comment, only if you left a comment, listen to me clear. If you left a comment, drop a fire emoji in the chat. If you ran over there and left a comment, drop a fire emoji in the chat. We need to take notes and see who all went, because we need the whole chat over there. Only if you rock with your brother Aboriginal Parker. I want to debate this lady. I think this will be a good one on the resume, and I think she needs a good lesson. Y'all seen what I did to Absolute Lee last night in the freestyle debate. I freestyled that debate. Y'all see what I did to Absolute Lee? Just straight barbecued them. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got 5 people to go over there. I need y'all to run over there to this lady's channel. Get in the comment section real quick, y'all. I need y'all to get into the comment section real quick. It's the Wake and Bake Show. Can I get y'all to do that right quick? I'll give y'all some time. I ain't in no rush. I ain't in too bad of a rush. You feel what I'm saying? So we ain't really got to rush like that. So I want y'all to run over there though, right quick though, before we get back into some more of this heat. All right. The video is in the chat. If you don't see it, just run up the chat, you will see it. We got more content to get into. Somebody said, Bap, you trying to get that meow? Nah, yeah. Yeah, we just want the debate, brothers. Somebody said, drop her channel again. Let me drop another video of her so we want them on multiple videos then, huh? Hold on, let me drop it again. Here we go. Boom. It's in the chat. Somebody said, Bap, you trying to get that meow. Boy, you crazy. I don't do troglodyte. I don't deal, nigga, you won't catch no mayonnaise on my elbow. You feel what I'm saying? No mayonnaise on my elbow, family. We don't do the mayonnaise on the elbow. Can't do it. No mayonnaise on the elbow. So listen, I need y'all to run over there. I need everybody that rock with the channel to hit that link that I just dropped in the chat. Run over there and leave a comment. Debate Aboriginal Power. He wants to smoke. She shouldn't. She can't even go to her YouTube without saying a comment from the gang, from the squad. You see what I'm saying? I need y'all to support the channel. Let's get back into some of this content. Let's get back into.
I don't care about your race. Your race and your empire will die. And you know what? All of this land will come right back to us. And I guarantee you, all my people.
Aren't we all people? Aren't we all human beings?
You don't treat us like human beings.
Well, you just said you don't care about us.
I don't. I really don't. We're going to continue to grow while your race dies off. And that's what it really is your white supremacy. You are so scared that
you're going to continue to grow while we die off.
You're so scared that your women aren't having children. That's why you're trying to ban abortion. Y'all want y'all white women to have children because your race is dying off. Mine.
Are you happy about that?
I don't really care. I just care about my race, black people and brown people growing. I don't care about you. You will build a border. You will build a wall. We will dig under it. And if you close.
Now, this lady might be a little radical to speaking, but she ain't us. So she's speaking her mind. We're going to react to this lady because eventually she's going to get into a conversation where she brings up the indigenous peoples of America. If you're in the building, share the live stream. We got 96 people in the building. I want to say salute to everybody that went over there that left a comment so we can try to lock in this debate. I like everybody to get that. You know what I mean? It's going to get bad. You feel what I'm saying? I do need everybody to hit that like button real quick if you can, real quick. If you're coming in the building, go ahead and hit that like button. That little ring real quick. Let's get back into some of this content.
What's under it, we will dig on top. Trust
Are you against borders?
I am.
So no borders.
I don't think we should have a border here. I think it should be controlled. Yes. I don't think anyone should come in.
How are we going to control it if there's no border?
Black women.
If white men are gone and Native American people and Hispanic people and black people, they all integrate together and they all become the majority together, they are going to fight each other. It's going to be really bad. And where are they going to get all their welfare, all of the things that they like to live off of, that a lot of the white American taxpayers pay for? All that's gone. So many of the countries that rely on America to function at all will be done for. I mean, they don't understand that when the white man dies out, a massive majority of the rest of the world's population will as well.
Black women, what makes you feel safe?
Well, is she dumb? She couldn't provide any statistical records nowhere that would substantiate that. Does she not know that there were civilizations around thriving for thousands of years, 500 to 400 years, long before a troglodyte or Irish slave descendant even existed on this planet? Are you dumb? Us indigenous people, nobody cares about you people. Like, what are you talking about? You guys are struggling with it.
I mean, they don't understand that when the white man dies out, a massive majority of the rest of the world's population will as well.
Black women, what makes you feel safe when we're in shared space?
Hi, my name is Tammy. I work in company culture, diversity, equity, and inclusion, also management training. And so I'm going to answer your question because I think it was asked in good faith. So I'm going to answer this question from the perspective of.
She has some beautiful skin. Look at that sister. You talking about that's a damn sub-Saharan. Do you see the skin tone on this lady? Do you see the skin tone of this Aboriginal indigenous woman? Looking like a new damn penny.
Black women in the workplace, right? And I don't know what you do for work. I don't know if you're in a leadership role, a management role, or you're just a regular employee. But from a workplace perspective, the thing that
magnificent,
especially at work, is to leave them alone.
Mm-hmm. How are you supposed to just leave black people alone whenever you're at work? Everybody has to work together. That's why you're called a coworker. So crazy to me that she can sit here and say this. Just go to work and don't talk to me.
Yeah, you can. You don't have to talk. I mean, you do, I guess, if you got coworkers, but besides that, yeah, that's it. Talk about work. Anything else outside of that is not and void. Your troglodyte.
I don't want to be around you.
To leave them alone. Do not force interactions with Black women who have made it very clear, either in language or body language, that they are not interested in engaging with you. Black people have had to develop a thing called hypervigilance, right? And so for a lot of Black people.
Yeah, well, white people are 12 times more likely to be by a Black person than the other way around. Okay. Black people, white people at a significant higher rate than the other way around. And they're a minority in this country. They're a small population. Black women assault white women way more than the other way around. But if a white person says, I don't want to be around you because of these statistics, because every time I am around you, I have a bad interaction. We're not.
That's absolutely a damn lie. That's an absolute lie. There are more white men killing more Black people than it is Black people killing white men. This is a known fact. As a matter of fact, there's more white men killing white men than any other race on the damn planet. Are you serious? Do you not know who Joseph Stalin is? Perhaps you heard of Adolf. You know, the Third Reich Nazi guy with the little mustache. You ever heard of Leopold? You ever heard of Leopold? You ever heard of H.H. Holmes, Jack the Ripper, Son of Sam? You ever heard of John Wayne Gacy? You ever heard of Tyler James Robinson? The guy who took out Charlie Kirk? Are you serious? How about Jim Jones? The cult leader. You know, Jim Jones, you know, the guy that made you, don't drink the Kool-Aid. You are a damn wicked white Irish descendant lie.
Not allowed to say that. We're not allowed to stick up for ourselves, because then it's discrimination. Then we're racist. But they can just outright get on here and say, just don't talk to us, leave us alone, even though we're in a public workplace working together. And we tend to be more aggressive to whites than the other way around. Absolutely ridiculous.
The way that we understand safety is based on what the environment feels like to us, more so than what the person in the environment is saying to us. You rely on what's being said to you because you haven't had to develop a hypervigilance, especially around people who look like you. We've had to do that. So if you want to make Black women feel safe at work, leave them alone. And if you are a safe person, they will find that out. Black women, Black people are generally very savvy in navigating white spaces and white people. If you are a safe person.
Yeah, because we're such a threat. We're just out here harming Black people left and right.
And for a Black person to engage with, they will know. You don't have to say anything. You don't have to do anything. You just have to be who you are. And if you are safe, Black women will know. So I can't speak for Black women outside of the workplace. I can't speak for all women, and I'm not speaking for all Black women. But in the capacity of the work that I do, if this question is being asked and it's directed to Black people in the workplace, you can leave them alone. There's a lot of forced interactions that happen to Black women in workplaces with white women. And if you can stop doing that, I think Black women will feel safe in their workplaces, even if they never feel safe with you.
White supremacy feels so much more like white. I can't wipe my own white. I don't know how to do anything for myself.
Right. It's like when you really think about it, it's really everybody is tired of these people. Like it's really white fatigue. Even everybody is, even their own people is tired of them. It's really white fatigue, but they project so much, and now they're throwing it on us. So they now labeling it Black fatigue conversations. I find it redundant, right? That she pushes this white man, America, this, that, and the third. You wasn't even considered white America. You weren't part of the white supremacist leading class, the white leading class. You understand me? In the 50s, you were considered a savage. in like the 40s and the 50s and shit like that. You was considered like a damn near like a nigger, a nigger, a ginger. My bad. I didn't mean to say that. Sometimes you got to move the G where the N is and just swap an N with a G. And yeah, so not you a ginger. You see what I'm saying? You're black. No, I'm just playing. But nah, y'all was like the lowest of the low, though. Like, no bullshit. Y'all literally came over here in chains on boats from Ireland by other pale skins and niggas.
We have to copy the homework and the culture of everybody else. White, we commit genocide and extermination because anything that we find outside of ourselves that reminds us of the connection to our tradition.
I mean, if he just looks around at his environment right now, where else in the world, aside from European countries, looks like that? Where else? You know, nowhere. Africa doesn't. India doesn't. China somewhat does because, you know, we kind of have somewhat the same DNA. But no other countries look like this. And he says that we're the ones stealing other people's cultures.
And ancestors that we severed triggers us to the point of shame and humiliation that we must eradicate. And the only way to survive is to ride that timeline of self-destruction and self-mutilation to the point that anything that is joyous and spontaneous triggers our own predatory inability to trust ourselves. White food is too spicy for me, so I mate with people of color so that one day my DNA may be able to taste the deliciousness of what a pepper actually is.
I think white people like peppers. I don't know what the hell he's talking about. I mean, we grow them.
Man, listen, this lady is insane. This lady is completely insane. I don't think y'all are listening to her. She's a racist. She thinks white inferiority. I mean, who the fuck don't like peppers? Some people don't like peppers. You just see, she be responding to the lowest of the lowest degenerate conversations, which I peeped at. That's a good aim. That's a good aim. That's a good aim. Because this guy does sound like a kook. I will say, he sounds like a kook. You know, I won't deny that. He sounds like a kook to me. Yeah, for clicks and views. Let's have a real conversation. Let's see if you can provide some sources. Let's see if you can stand a real debate. Let's lock in.
People, that's it all day. It must be miserable.
Without malfunctioning my white supremacy. White, more like, I don't know how to agriculture. So we kill people of color and we force them into submission, to subservience so that they work the land for us.
Okay, I'm pretty sure that the majority of farmers in America are white, not black.
White, I don't know how to do anything but sit inside and philosophize and create a language, a hallucination towards other people in which they are never able to recognize themselves within the container of. Whiteness seems pretty inferior at this point.
Yeah, well, you're talking about it a whole lot for it to be inferior. Neanderthals. He made that video thinking that he was making fun of somebody else when all he did was make fun of himself looking so silly like that.
Black people, Hispanics, and Native Indians, you better wake up. You better wake up before it's too late. Before it's too late, man. America is our country. Understand? This is our country, man. But you're the ones who built it up. We built America. And now they have the word dash.
What's his jacket say? I'm not sure. Men of War graduate 2025. All right. They're ready to go to war against us, guys. Yep, in our country.
They try to deport you, really? Are you serious?
Bitch, this is not your country. You are from Ireland. You not in your country. Are you shitting me? Are you shitting me? You're not indigenous. You're from Ireland. You're a migrant. Your country. This lady got some nerve, don't she? Damn.
Serious? Are you serious right now? From a people who came from a boat, like Amshah's brought out, who came from a boat to come to America, man. You don't belong here. You need to be deported, white man. That's what needs to happen to you. You need to be deported. That feels like. You need to see your child gets deported or put in chains or alligator Alcatraz, and for you to feel that pain. Because right now you don't feel no pain at all. You have no heart, no soul. You really don't even care. But things that I actually care. We're waking up our people, man.
I'm telling you, they think they're all open.
Oh my God, that's the Captain Tazariak and them cousin. Them niggas about crazy as batshit, and she gonna, oh my Lord. She really be attacking the degenerates of the culture, man, like the crazy ones, man. That's crazy. Y'all Hebrews be making us look bad, man. Read. The Most High said that in Isaiah 40, what'd he say? First of all, Irish slaves was literally growing. They was the master breeders of lice. They created over 15,000 different species of lice were found off the ships and in the heads of Irish slaves. This is a known fact. They like known as the lice capital.
Israelite. Yep, there it is. They're all thinking that they're all going to live in this great utopia where all these races just come together and thrive. They're going to try to unalive each other the first chance they get. You know, the white people hold the civility in this country.
White people, this is so sad. We're Neanderthals, huh? Yeah.
White people don't hold no stability. All they hold is fucking brutal injustice and non-equality. We don't need you guys here. Y'all haven't invented anything good. Y'all don't do anything great. Y'all don't have anything significant as culture. As a matter of fact, what is white American culture? Watch this. What is white American culture? She couldn't name one thing that's white American culture. She's going to name something that they classify as American culture, but when you get into the origins of it, indigenous peoples were already practicing it here long before these pale skins.
All thinking that they're all going to live in this great utopia where all these races just come together and thrive. They're going to try to unalive each other the first chance they get. You know, the white people hold the civility in this country.
White people, this is so sad. We're Neanderthals, huh? Yes, that is science. That you have like 4% Neanderthal DNA in your genes. Like, I'm sorry to break it to you, but like, no matter how much you project, no matter how much labor you steal from.
Hold on, if y'all in the building with me, drop a fire emoji, man. We just cooking, man. Make sure y'all drop a fire emoji in the building, man. We just now cooking. I need y'all to hit that like button, thumb up the video, and support the channel right quick. Shout out to the real ones in the building. We haven't had nobody support the Grand Rising, so this is the Wake and Bake Show. I need y'all to hit that like button, support the channel, man. Shout out to everybody that's in the building listening in. Shout out to everybody that's on Instagram listening in. We do appreciate everybody. Salute to all the real ones in the building. Happy Wake and Bake blessings for those that's moving around, maybe in a crib. It's Sunday. Hopefully, y'all just relaxing. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we got more to get into, man. Hopefully this ain't angering and triggering you. None of you guys didn't want to do
Black people, no matter how many pew-pews you sell to Liberia or Libya or wherever the fuck, no matter how many babies you feed to alligator, no matter how many of your sisters you sleep with, no matter how many slaves that you keep and then boil alive to eat, you will still be the Neanderthals.
So it's crazy that they spend so much time looking up European DNA that they don't understand that Black people have a ghost DNA too. We have Neanderthal ghost DNA. They have a ghost DNA that they don't know where it comes from. And they have anywhere from 2 to 19% of this DNA in their blood. They say that they can't find the fossils over there because the environment is so bad that it tore them all up. So they have nothing to go.
That means you don't know if they're Neanderthals, and Neanderthals really don't even exist. That's a theory on a fake establishment put out by Darwinian theory to try to discredit the ancient anatomists that once looked at the bones. So, lady, you don't know what the freak you're talking about. And the ghost DNA is also could be anatomically modern correct DNA that they even suspect, which even created this particular admixture and morphology within the fossils. So, lady, you must not know what you're talking about. You're way out of your league.
Off of, but there are some theories and there are some speculation. So if I were her, I would not be trying to make fun of white people for having Neanderthal DNA.
And gang, slavery was so bad. I don't even know how the fuck we still cool white people right now. On God, I don't. That shit was terrible. How the fuck is we cool with white people? That shit is crazy.
And Black people had slaves too, and Black people had white slaves, and Black people are the ones who sold.
You absolutely right. I'm glad you figured out something. We did have white slaves, Irish white slaves at that, man. So that lets me know that you're not from this country and that you was brought over here. You just body bagged your damn self. How's a slave that came over here that was owned by a nigga that's from here to go tell us that this is your country? Are you insane? Now you're double speaking.
Is we cool with white people? That shit is crazy.
And Black people had slaves too, and Black people had white slaves, and Black people are the ones who sold the slaves to the white people. And then the white people freed them, made them equal. But no, don't be cool with white people, you know. Nope.
Bro, what the fuck?
All right, y'all. I seen a good video and I want to touch on this topic, right? So it was talking about how Black people.
This look like King Cass.
A lot of us talk about how we're willing to die behind the things we believe or Black liberation and all of that. But they said instead of being willing to die, we need to switch up our tactics and need to be willing to kill, right?
They already are, but each other. They are each other at an extremely high rate.
Right? Because I feel like even me, myself, I take this personally, like, you know, growing up as a Christian and all that, you take it as the story of Jesus. Oh, the biggest sacrifice I can do is to die for other people. So like we want to sacrifice ourselves, but we need to get outside of that mindset, us as a community, because all the other, well, I'm not gonna say all, but so many other communities don't have that I'm gonna die for the cause mentality. They have a I'm going to kill for the cause mentality. And we need to adopt that too, because we're out here playing the game to die for everybody else while everybody else is playing the game. We got to get in the game. We're behind. So I understand us as Black people growing up Christian, the thoughts and teachings of Jesus.
Right. And like my brother Ospa just put in the chat, I got to quote you. Enslaved people free themselves, not no damn magical white man. That is an absolute fact. So I don't know what this fairy tale lady is talking about. Leave a comment in her videos, y'all. I need y'all to go leave a comment. Let her know that we want the debate, y'all. We want the debate. Can I get y'all to do that? Can I get y'all to go do that real quick? To run over there to her channel. I'm just going to drop the channel right now in the chat. Let's get back to some of this content.
We have that intrinsic with us, but we might need to tweak it if we want to actually have some change happen.
So here we go again. John White Man jumps into the comment section with some really rough shit this time. Now, pay attention to the very last two words, right? You know how if you're Black on TikTok and you leave in clown emoji, you're going to get a violation? If you say oops, if you say right on, a lot of times you'll get a violation, right?
Now TikTok's discriminating to him. Oh my gosh.
He ends off with a clear, full spelling you. And TikTok allowed this on my page. Didn't violate it. Didn't make it a hidden comment that I had to verify or approve of. TikTok just let this shit ride. But anyways, let's get to the comment. John White Devilman. So he says that on my video about white people's definition of black fatigue is that they use it has nothing to do with black confidence. It has everything to do with blah, 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 as you see.
Yeah, blah, 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 because you're not going to say what he said black means to white people because you know it's true. This guy is trying to say that white people have black fatigue because of their confidence. White people don't want them to have confidence in themselves. And that's not true. White people want black people to have confidence to make better of themselves, to, thrive, honestly. We don't care about that. When you're constantly getting on any online space and all you see is black people hating white people, them hitting white people, being violent, yes, you are going to get, a little sick of it. Every time you go to a store, if you're,
My bad, I spy. Damn, you did tell me that. Damn. My bad, I spy. Shit, my bad, gang.
you get around them and there's always some confrontation and things like that. Yeah, it becomes a problem.
This long ass fucking rant. Then he's gonna say some really wild shit here about opportunities given to your people from the white man. Here we go again with some opportunity shit. What the talking about, white devil snake liar? Opportunities. What? Some affirmative.
Hey, but I spy, you be acting like a nigga in the chat though. Let me find out your ass a stud. You be vibing on some nigga vibes. Let me find out your ass a stud, cuz no, I was just playing. Shout out to the Empress. I spy though, real talk.
Action shit to work inside your white power structure economy. What are you talking about opportunities? You see how arrogant you are? You think because you give the children of the descendants of slaves, you give them some after 90, now affirmative action comes in?
Yeah, which black people don't even need because they can do the same things that white people do. But it's just the fact that.
Yeah, but you guys have something that's called supremacy and prejudice, which kind of defaults and puts shit out the way, which is why the government had to formulate something that's called DEI to stop you guys from gatekeeping and blocking other groups. Even Hispanics is doing it to Negroes right now in Texas. And they're getting sued right now. The HBCUs has put together a class action lawsuit against the people doing the various things, blocking our people for our success. So stop saying we got the equal opportunity when you guys deliberately block us from getting those opportunities. Liar.
This guy cannot see the opportunities that he has. This is something that he is battling on his own. I mean, he is not seeing that black people can graduate with high GPAs. They can go to college. They can become doctors and lawyers and nurses and electricians. And
they do. They do. They created some of the fields that we even calling in the doctorate fields. Are you serious? It was indigenous people practicing medicine and doing surgery in the mid 1800s when you guys didn't understand any type of medical practices. You thought just to cut it off was to solve the problem. Hell, you get an infection in your leg, cut it off. A scratch, cut it off. Need stitches? Nope, cut it off.
And, all these kinds of things, but he doesn't see any of those opportunities because he's locked into this victim mindset and he wants to blame it on somebody when there are tons of opportunities. The fact that he can't see them is his own problem.
All the way up until that era of 1990, what did black people get from the white man up until that point? Not a fucking thing. Opportunity.
Grown man complaining about what he didn't get from the white man.
Name an opportunity, white man. What? Welfare?
See, he's asking someone else to name an opportunity. He can't name one. That's his own personal problem, not anyone else's.
Food stamps. Working at McDonald's. What opportunity are you talking about? A nigga with the office job that he got to bow down to you and talk nice, talk white, be white, act white.
You mean just be respectful and calm and collected? I mean, I guess that's considered as acting white.
Do everything as non-black or far removed from black as possible to be accepted by you in your white corporate world.
See, and this is where he's putting black people in a box, because he's making it seem like all black people are loud and obnoxious and they have to walk away from that to be able to work around white people. Not all black people are like that. This guy is making the black community look bad. He definitely is.
What are you talking about? Opportunities. You don't give people opportunities, white man, unless they're going to pick how they want to die on death row, gas chamber, or electric chair, or lethal injection.
Victim, victim, victim. That is all that is in this man's mind. And it's sad too, because if he has kids, I don't know if he does or not, but he's going to teach this to his kids. He's going to teach them to blame everything on white people and never do anything for yourself, because you can't do that because you're black. And that is what is wrong with their community. They do it to themselves. They oppress themselves.
You're not really given many opportunities, white man.
So they think we do it to ourselves, and it's victim, victim, victim when we call out what they're doing. You know what that's called? When we call out the hypocrisy and how they cut off and gatekeep and literally stop black people from gradually growing in success and reaching high position in a lot of these jobs, because these people are gatekeeping. And when we call it out, they'll do something like, oh, you're playing victim. That's called I'm white and I say so. This is what a lot of these guys in these white accelerationist groups does. Anti-black, anti-Negro, these black fatigue pushers. You know what I'm saying? They use a I'm white and I say so narrative. And that's exactly what this redhead Irish slave descendant is doing.
I'm hard pressed. I'm officially hard pressed to figure out what the you're talking about. Did I miss the boat, the train, the bicycle, the bus? What did I miss?
Yeah, you missed it. You should have got on that bike. You should have got on that bus and followed it. But instead, them opportunities went way over there, and you sat your ass right there and watched them go by.
Did I miss something? Then he continues with the rant saying that, oh, you're never happy. Like your people, you guys, you're never happy. Wow, how removed could you be, white man? Of course, you have no soul, right? You don't have any fucking soul. You don't even know how to even engage a motherfucker like me. You're never happy. Was that, do I represent all black people because I make these videos?
Do you? I mean, it seems like when he's making these videos, that's what he's trying to do, is represent black people. And black people, if they disagree with this, then they need to tell this guy, hey, we don't need you to do all this for us. We're fine. We can do it just fine on our own. We don't need an opportunity handed to us to the white man. We will go out and find the opportunities that the white man put in place for us to have.
I don't.
First of all, we ain't got to do too much to y'all. Like, y'all be just acting like y'all just be doing something. We don't got to do too much to y'all at all. We just sit back and let y'all do yourself. The worst enemy to white men and white people is white people. You understand what I'm saying? The biggest enemy to them is they damn self. Did y'all not know that? They get rid of their own people. They unaliven their own people at a large number. It ain't us. You see what I'm saying? These people try to be us every day. They gotta be us to live. I don't think y'all understand that. They need to start looking at it through their own lens. As a matter of fact, let's get into this next clip I want to show you. Let's see how the sun sees these people. Let's go.
For the stats, I be beating the odds. In the blood, it be making me calm. Ride the turbine just like I'm Saddam. I'ma blow up just like I'm a bomb. I'ma leave it.
Let's see how the sun sees these people. Let's just take a look at this. Now let's get into how this sun UV rays work. I'm not gonna play the music because it's copyrighted. So if y'all want to hear some music, let's play some of mine. Let's play some of my music. So look, we're gonna play this video. Just look at how they do. Look, this is how the sun sees their ass. Everybody's born with skin, but everybody age different. Sun is murdering y'all. Earth don't like y'all. The universe don't like y'all. Healthy skin is easy to spot. Y'all are unhealthy germs. Look at how the sun see you as a germ. Look at it. Now watch the sunblock on these pale skins. Look. They gotta become us just to live and thrive around here. In order just to live on earth, they got to be us. The universe don't even like that. The natural elements of the gods and the way we created it don't even like their ass. Got to become us. Shout out to the gods. No matter how white they want to be, they'll never be bright. Beauty is in the darkness. If when you pale, you go to hell. The story you had looks like you, and that's just the fact. Hey, DJ, appreciate that, DJ. Now listen, let's get back into some more of this heat right here that we got lined up. Let's finish debunking this anti-Aboriginal, anti-black, quote unquote, so-called black racist. All right, let's get back into
For the stats, I be beating the odds. In the blood, it be making me calm. Ride the turbines just like I'm Saddam. I'ma blow it just like I'm a bomb. I'ma leave it.
You're never happy? Wow. How removed could you be, white man? Of course, you have no soul. Right? You don't have any fucking soul. You don't even know how to even engage a motherfucker like me. You're never happy. Was that, do I represent all black people because I make these videos?
Do you? I mean, it seems like when he's making these videos, that's what he's trying to do is represent black people. And black people, if they disagree with this, then they need to tell this guy, hey, we don't need you to do all this for us. We're fine. We can do it just fine on our own. We don't need an opportunity handed to us to the white man. We will go out and find the opportunities that the white man put in place for us to have.
I don't. Unfortunately, I don't. But let's just that you guys are never happy. Wow. You see, black people, you see what I'm talking about? If you
see, I don't represent all black people, but I'm talking to just black people.
You don't shut up, if you don't bow down, if you don't like what master has given you, then you're a disgruntled bro. If you have anything to say bad about white
people, shoot me your number on Instagram. I got a new phone, so definitely shoot me your number. I got you. I'll call you.
At this stage, so much time has went by. Hundreds of years ago. Really? Last time I checked, slavery ended just at the turn of the century of 1900s. And then we had what? The next 1930, 40, 50, all the way up into the fucking 60s, damn near, Jim Crow South. Hundreds of years of what? Finally getting off the plantation? What are you talking about? Hundreds of years. There has not been hundreds of years gone by since black people were
She
on.
be attacking the victim-minded person. He is a victim-minded person. He's coming from a slave narrative. Every slave narrative, quote unquote, pro-black slave narrative, quote unquote, pro-black Pan-African, they always feel victim when they're talking about slavery. They almost want to cry, and it's just a sense of a docile behavior, but it's a artificial insert into their mindset. It's an artificial insert because the history didn't happen like they say it did. And so when we start dealing with this whole slave narrative amongst our people in America, is a bogus narrative. And he comes from one of those bogus narratives. No knock to him, but that's why he's showing this victimhood mentality. And she's attacking this degenerate mindset. This is not the majority, and this does not speak for the majority of so-called Black or Aboriginal Indigenous Americans, quote unquote, so-called Black Aboriginal Indigenous Americans. Okay. So what I'm saying is that you trying to lump his perspective as in, oh, that's what's wrong with the Black community. That lets me know that you have anti-Aboriginal views, anti-nigger views. You are a racist. You are Irish slave descendant talking down on people that has victimhood.
Plantations, let alone out from under the boot of the white power structure, Jim Crow South, and all the economic effects of that, all the miseducation, cause and effects of that system.
It's been almost 200 years. It's been long enough. There's no reason for this grown man to be sitting here crying like a baby because he wasn't given opportunities, because no one said, this is what you need to do. I'm going to tell you exactly what you need to do. And you got to, he could just come up with it himself instead of having someone spell it out for him. But it's this victim mindset that this man will always stand behind, and many, many Black people do, and it's holding them back.
But talking to you is like talking to a wall, because you have the consciousness of a bat in a cave. You can't see anything, right? You hang upside down. You can see in the dark, but you can't see in the light. That's the consciousness that white people have, a bat level consciousness. Henceforth, the cave. Aren't you cave dwellers?
He trying to crunch her though. I didn't go lie. He trying to crunch her ass right quick with the information though. He wild for that. And these people be mad when we do something for ourselves. They be mad as hell. No, look, we got more clips today.
Don't you correlate very well with anything in a goddamn cave?
Oh, here we go. The Neanderthal thing again.
That can't see shit, can't stand light, doesn't know what to do with light, can't even use light. So it makes...
They hate being called Neanderthal. That pisses her off more than anything, because the Irish people has been linked to having the largest amount of Neanderthal genes besides Papua New Guineans and Australians. So that's just the facts.
In a goddamn cave.
Oh, here we go. The Neanderthal thing again.
That see shit. It's for consciousness that white people have, a bat level consciousness. Henceforth, the cave. Aren't you cave dwellers? Don't you correlate very well with anything in a goddamn cave?
Oh, here we go. The Neanderthal thing again.
That can't see shit, can't stand light, doesn't know what to do with light, can't even use light. So it makes sense that you would come with this shit because, for one, you would never say it to my face. I don't know what type of you might pick on in your neighborhood who are docile and forgiving, but you would...
It doesn't seem like the guy in the comments is really being that hateful or anything. I mean, aside from the FU at the end, but I mean, you constantly see this where white people are just told to hate ourselves, that we are absolutely horrible and we're evil and disgusting and despicable and abominations.
You are. And it's a historical references when we're saying it. Now, we're not saying it out of spite. We're not saying it out of hatred. We're not saying it out of prejudice. We're saying it as a historical fact, as a statistical fact, that you guys are very violent, very brutal, and very, very evil people. This has been calculated throughout time. You only been here for a short existence, but has made the most evilest impact of any people.
and we were created by Yakub to destroy the earth, and then we're going to destroy ourselves. I mean, this is what a lot of black people believe. And yeah, white people are getting sick of it. And how could you blame them?
And try this shit with me. But
you see, she said a lot of black people believe in Yakub created the white man. This lady is fucking sick, yo. I'm not even gonna lie. This lady is fucking sick, yo. She just said most black people believe in Yakub. She is fucking sick, man. That's insane.
Ourselves. I mean, this is what a lot of black people believe. And yeah, white people are getting sick of it. And how could you blame them?
And try this shit with me. But you come into the comments and you can get it off. That's cool. That's cool. That's real cool. But you know that you're a coward. You know you're a bitch and all that type of shit. You probably bark on your wife. You probably bark on your kids. But I bet you wouldn't bark on the right name.
Yeah, straight to the violence. It's typical. Instead of trying to actually have a civil conversation or a civil response with some solutions or something like that, all it was blame, violence.
See, she be following the same degenerate pages. Look, they got this damn African lady up here who probably about to come on her screaming again.
What if I said I don't? No, really, like, it's a new day and age. What if I said I don't?
Look how she's standing, arms crossed, a fucking unk on her shit, bunch of copper in a Pooh Shiesty mask. I don't trust you. I got to be real. I do not trust this lady on the right. I don't trust the lady on the left. They are two peas of the same pod. I believe that's a tether. And obviously, this lady on the left is an Irish slave descendant. Man, she just came on with a whole gimmick. She got her hand up on her head. The Pooh Shiesty with the copper accessories is sending me, first of all. That's diabolical. And you a female, so this is a conscious stud. I spy. Are you a conscious stud? I'm just curious, man, because I don't know, man. Ain't nothing wrong with the conscious.
No, really, like, it's a new day and age. What if I said I don't? They've done a whole lot of destruction. Everything they touch, it just gets destroyed.
I mean, look at this lady. She's got all this jewelry on that she made. She's got all these supplies to make her jewelry with.
Listen, little Irish white slave, you can't make fun of people, man, because it's funny. You can't make fun of these people like that, because that's funny as hell. I was thinking the same thing, little Irish slave descendant. I was thinking the same shit, I swear to God.
Everything they touch, it just gets destroyed.
This lady, she's got all this jewelry on that she made. She's got all these supplies to make her jewelry.
It's the look at this lady for me that's sending me.
Everything they touch, it just gets destroyed.
I mean, look at this lady. She's got all this jewelry on that she made. She's got all these supplies to make her jewelry with. You know, she's got her makeup on. Her house looks nice. AC. I mean, you know, like, what is the problem here? What is the problem? People have just gotten so comfortable that no one knows what it's like to struggle. So they think even the most minor struggle is the end of the world. It's white people's fault. Yep. White people say, I stumped my toe. White people did it.
What if I said I don't?
Somebody said Taylor Swift interview Ibrahim Torre. Oh shit! Taylor Swift interviews Ibrahim Torre parody. Now that's an MTV skit right there. I swear to God.
Her struggle is the end of it's white people's fault. Yep. White people say I stumped my toe. White people did it.
What if I said I don't? What's wrong with that? Racist, I could never be, but prejudice. Indeed, I am.
Yeah, so I mean that's fine. You can be racist, but don't get mad when other people don't want to be around you either. You know, just don't get mad at them. Don't say that that's not allowed or that's bad or anything like that. You just have to say, hey, that's fine. We're in a new day and age, and we're allowed to be that way, and we're allowed to say, hey, we don't want to be around you, and you don't want to be around us, and that's fine. I mean, I don't. Hey, if that's the way she wants to play it, then that.
I don't think that she really believes that. If you just want to be around your people, then you can just be around your people. If you don't want to be around my people, you can just be around those people. That's a damn lie. Because when we start creating our only style type of stuff, like our only clubs, our only events, our only social media apps, these people get mad about it. They start double speaking. If you don't believe me, let's get into the next segment. Let's go.
For the stats, I be beating the odds. In the blood, it be making me calm. Ride the turbines just like I'm Saddam. I'ma blow it just like I'm a bomb. I'ma leave it.
So let's get into this next segment of the video right quick.
To share our culture. Y'all ever thought about that? Like, why does every other race get to gatekeep their culture, but we the only ones that can't gatekeep ours? That's crazy.
Right. Why is that? Why is every other race allowed to gatekeep our culture, but we can't? Make that make sense, y'all.
To all my fellow black people, why are we the only ones required to share our culture? Y'all ever thought about that? Like, why does every other race get to gatekeep their culture, but we the only ones that can't gatekeep ours? That's crazy.
And yet, I'm sure she celebrates Christmas and things like that that were brought over here from Europe, and it's white European American culture.
Women in black spaces scare me.
We don't care. If y'all want to make Christmas a white-only event, then say that. See, look, she's getting mad. Earlier in the video we just watched, well, if you want to go be black only and do your thing and don't want to associate, then do that. Now when people saying they don't want to associate, she's getting mad. She's double speaking. This lady is an anti-Negro Aboriginal hater, and she's an accelerist. She's an Irish slave descendant that has brewed up deep-rooted hate and vitriol for our people, just like a lot of these other immigrants.
Black people, why are we the only ones required to share our culture? Y'all ever thought about that? Like, why does every other race get to gatekeep their culture, but we the only ones that can't gatekeep ours? That's crazy.
And yet, I'm sure she celebrates Christmas and things like that that were brought over here from Europe, and it's white European American culture.
Women in black spaces scare me because I can't tell if you learned from Master or you raised him. So with that being said, why are you here? Why are you there? Is it because that some black people think that whiteness equals rightness? And because you're so insecure, how does insecurity work? You know. Because if whiteness versus rightness had a Richter scale in your community, you would be in hell. Even though you tote that biracial baby around like it's a handbag from Marshall's, maybe Michael Kors, you're still not black. You want to be white, but they don't accept you. You just so happen to not be blonde or skinny, so you're fucked. So you show up in black spaces where they think whiteness is the savior.
This is what she likes to do. She got black supporters, but it's them same people that think that these people are the saviors. You know what I'm saying? And when we go against people like that, they get they butt hurt. You can see her facial change as this lady drop facts. Let's run.
So you tote that biracial baby around like it's a handbag from Marshall's, maybe Michael Kors, you're still not black. You want to be white, but they don't accept you. You just so happen to not be blonde or skinny, so you're fucked. So you show up in black spaces where they think whiteness is the savior. And y'all insecurity matches energetically, because they think that they should adopt whiteness, and you because you know that all you have to do is be white to show up and you have a space. but I'm still scared. And I think other people should be too. Okay, bye.
Panther, our social media platform, is officially Black only. Last week, I made a video asking the people if we wanted to make our space Black only. And the resounding voice that I heard was that what we need so badly right now is a space that is for us only and by us.
I wonder what would happen if white people did this.
See, look, now she's mad. Oh, what would happen if white people, look, first she was like, well, you can do that if you want to, and now we can do what we want to. Now she's mad. What would happen if white people did this? They already did, weirdo. There was a group of people that created a white-only town, and it severely failed. Now they're out there just smoking meth in debt. Yeah, you remember the white-only town that took place out there in the West Coast, one of them states that popped off? I could pull up the article. Matter of fact, let's pull up the article of the white-only town. Let's pull it up. Let's see if we can pull it up right now. I think this was created in... Let me see. No, in America. We're going to put in America. Because they pulled up some other shit in South Africa. All right, so this happened in 2005. Let's pull up the article. Because they did it and they failed miserably. Like within months. Look at this shit, baby, later. All right. So now look, it says they're building white-only town in the U.S. Could they be on their way here? Whites-only community plotting expansion. Another rate is effort to build the white nation continues. All right. Let's go down. Now look, a man appearing on local TV news segment looks ingenuous enough, clean shave, and have a sharp blonde hair. He wears a small blue polo shirt and Apple earbuds in his frame, and a shelf book framed by a shelf full of books. Then proceeds to talk about the new community he's creating in the Ozark community of Missouri. He wants to create spaces for all white Americans to celebrate their unique heritage and preserve their culture, he says. So yeah, man, they've been plotting and doing shit. We didn't have an issue. You didn't hear nobody getting mad. Nobody got in an uproar. Nobody gave a fuck. And guess what? You guys went out there and did it, and you guys failed. Y'all failed miserably. And this was in 2025, the beginning. It's still 2025, and they're failing already. Pathetic. We should just let you guys go back to y'all countries and see if you make it back there, or give you guys a designated state. Guarantee the white race will easily fail. And by the way, when you go back to your white-only areas, only take white-only inventions. You can't have nothing that had the hands of Black Americans or so-called Black Americans or Aboriginal American hands involved. You can't take it with you. If it had our hands involved, you can't take it with you. Take white-only inventions only. And no stolen patents. See? You guys will fail miserably.
Oh, there would be an uproar.
So over the weekend, we got to work, endless hours of coding and drawing up new systems.
That it will be an uproar if they did that.
Is a space that is for us only and by us.
I wonder what would happen if white people did this. Oh, there would be an uproar.
No, it wouldn't. Y'all did it. We let you do it, and y'all failed miserably.
So over the weekend, we got to work, endless hours of coding and drawing up new systems, and we've officially released our platform as Black only. Verification is now done through a live photo of your ID and your face. An offline job pipes these photos to a physical disk that is disconnected from the internet. This makes it virtually impossible for hackers to steal our sensitive information. We call this system the T security system, or TSS for short. Hackers can't get your ID photos because they're not on the internet. They're on here. We are officially the first verified Black-only platform. Also, Panther is only available in the United States of America. I want to close by saying that it's been an honor to be able to build and create this space for you all. For us, go to www.panther.us to download now on iOS and Android. Fear that people have of, if we have a Black-only app, people are scared that skin folk that are not kinfolk will report on what's being talked about or what's being done in the app to people outside the app.
They will.
It doesn't matter, right? The reason it doesn't matter is because
this nigga Tether.
It doesn't matter, right? The reason it doesn't matter is because what they're scared of is the unity. We don't have to be doing anything in that app other than supporting each other, other than sharing resources, other than sharing information about what's going on. Nothing that needs to be reported on. But just the fact that all Black people in America are in one space and it's vetted that it's all us and there's no censorship and there's no manipulation of an algorithm, that in itself is so powerful that it doesn't matter if people see what's going on in there. Even though our security on that platform is high, we wouldn't have to be doing anything in that app other than supporting each other, and it would be so powerful.
If you were ever groped, inappropriately touched, or assaulted while riding in an Uber or Lyft, you may be entitled to up to $580,000.
Even though our security on that platform is high, we wouldn't have to be doing anything in that app other than supporting each other, and it would be so powerful.
They just don't want to be a part of our society. They do not, a lot of them do not want to be around white people. And it is so clear now more than ever, now that we have cameras.
Not be racist to white people here in America, and I'm going to tell you exactly why. Racism is the act of judging someone based off of someone's color or race, specifically marginalized communities. In America, the marginalized community is not white people. The blueprint here in America is white people. And so saying that you can be racist to white people here in America is not a factually sound statement, because systemically, white people are propped up in our society. And so racism is the act of oppression based off of someone's minority group, based off of someone's ethnic and racial group. And since white people are not marginalized in this community, in America, in this country, you cannot be racist to white people here in America. Now, if you go to, say, Africa, sure, because they are a marginalized group. But once you understand this, it makes a lot more sense.
That is so crazy to me. And I looked up the other day, I posted it on X. I looked up, are you supposed to capitalize Black people and white people when using those terms in a sentence? And Grok said, no, do not capitalize white people, only capitalize Black people. They changed it in 2020 where that's the right way to type Black people, is capitalize it. White people are just really, really, really getting shit on.
When are we going to stop using the word spooky? Just wondering. Because you know what it means, right? You know. I mean, we all know. So why are you still using it?
When I think of spooky, I think of like Halloween and ghosts and stuff.
I think it's spooky when you guys get scared that now Black people are now getting the justification and kind of getting a voice to a certain extent. And so you don't want people like a 23 to a 33-year-old Black or so-called Black woman or Aboriginal woman to get these equal opportunities to compete in this economic system that we're in, because you will lose every time. That's the ways that you guys keep hindering the success. This is why DEI was even formed. You guys don't even understand. And now that since stuff is becoming an equal field, you think that you're getting shitted on because things are becoming equal. This is called I'm white and I say so. And these people feel entitled to superior class. You understand what I'm saying? And this is just what it is, fam.
They're always trying to find something, y'all. Something.
Maybe it's time for them to experience what they did to us. Maybe it's time.
At this point, I get it. I'd be mad too if I was a white person looking at black people. I'd be mad too.
No one is mad.
Because, like, dude, just walk through my For You page with me. This is the videos I just saw in the span of a minute.
Look, she just took a big gulp, like, yeah, I know you hurt, baby girl. Look at you. You're an Irish slave descendant. When you look at beautifulness like this amongst our people, it makes you cringe. It actually affects you. When you walk by our people, it affects you like the sun affects you. It really start eating away at you. Slowly but surely. The longer you stick around, the more you diminish. That's why you guys don't like to stick around us. We give off that same radiant energy that the sun gives. Our skin is a collection and a component that has been compacted to give the same micro radiation frequencies that the sun gives. This is why they get that effect around us. That's called your aura. I ain't gonna go too deep into the science.
Literally, y'all dominating everything. I would be mad too. I love being black so much. It just makes me so proud to see my people just doing their thing.
They used to be like, yeah, we do dominate everything. Have you not seen? Like, they do got a couple sports. Like, they had golf until a dude that was a so-called Aboriginal or a so-called Black American came and did their thing. Tiger Woods, you know what I'm saying? Serena Williams and them played tennis. You can't name nobody that didn't down them. You know what I mean? That just came in and just totally went wreck. We dominate anything that we get into.
Doing their thing, and people are just jealous and mad.
Nope.
Because half the time, they're doing it for fun. We're doing it for fun. And every lifetime. I don't care how hard it gets, in every lifetime.
Before you pass transgressions on an entire race of people, Great Britain colonized almost the entire fucking planet. Shut your stupid ass up. White supremacy is a fucking problem. Colonization is a fucking problem. Free the world from white supremacy.
Basically, anyone that is white is a white supremacist to a lot of these people. They just want white people gone.
White women are real lucky. Black women don't want white men. Just regular, everyday American white men like that.
No, white supremacist is somebody who thinks that white people are supreme and that without white people, everything will crumble, that everybody needs white people to help and white people are the great hope. That's white supremacy, which is what you are. You believe that, little Betty Sue, the Irish slave descendant. You believe that, Mary.
Y'all lucky. Because y'all do get black men, but y'all lucky we don't want the white men. Just saying.
Hey,
I don't feel threatened by that at all. I don't think I have to worry about it, but go on.
y'all, so this Native American chick say that we're trying to destiny swap with them. What the fuck would I want to destiny swap with y'all? Like, what have y'all accomplished or done that I want to destiny swap with? We have the best music. We have the best athletes. We have the best inventions. Most of the things that you're using in your house was invented by Black Americans. You wouldn't have that cell phone in your hand if it wasn't for a Black American. This isn't Native American erasure. This is Aboriginal American exposure. There is a difference.
We all know that the original people is Negroes. We know that, right? The fall of every empire, it started with integration. Yeah, it started with integration, right? So you already know, I believe the original Europeans were so-called black people. I got a lot of hate on that video, but I stand by it. And in the book, The Ancient and Modern Britons, in that book, they talk about how the wild man started to increase in numbers.
That's in the British Museum of Collections. You can go and look up the image of the wild man versus the blackamoors in the castle. This is the authentic thing, showing her peoples as wild, savage, troglodyte niggers.
And the mating with the wild man started to change the face of the Europeans. I call them Negropeans, if you know what I mean. That's what I call them. But anyway, integrating with the wild man started to change the face of the Negropeans, right?
You cannot make this shit up, guys. You can't.
Right? Okay, Europe was ran by melanated rulers, right? But if you start to look at the real rulers, the still the real kings and queens, you start to see that they started lighting themselves out. They started mating with the wild man, and it started to change the face of Europe. Started creating biracials, lighter skinned people. Okay, and then soon after that, the fall of their rulerships, the fall of their dynasties started with integration. Okay, Egypt, the fall of Egypt started with integration. Even in America, these Indian tribes, the ones who gave up the land were the hybrid babies. They were the ones where the Indians integrated with the wild man. And started having hybrid babies. And these babies are the ones who signed these treaties and gave up a lot of our Indian lands.
She on some troglodyte shit.
Integration is the start of everything. Hell, even the Bible, all of the stories of all of the nations and all of the people that fell in the Bible, it started with integration. It started with mating outside of your nation. We have to stop that shit, right? We have to stop that shit. I know a lot of y'all think that we're all the same because we all have a head and 2 arms and 2 legs. Y'all think that we're the same. You don't understand. You're cursing yourself when you say that. We're not all the same. Genetically, there's a huge difference. There's a huge difference. And there's actually researchers, even YT scientists, that argue and say that we should be considered different species because there's so many differences genetically between us and other people.
Now that we know that we Solani, we Solan, I'm gonna tell you right now, because that soul food.
Calm down, baby girl. This be that Hebrew. She always find one that be a little quacky. I thought this was Miss Hustle at first. I thought we was about to listen to a little battle rap. You understand me? An old school Miss Hustle battle. If you know, you know.
That we Solani, we Solan. I'm gonna tell you right now, because that soul food, all that was ours.
There's so many things. Everything was theirs. There were the.
You ain't gonna get mad because we said soul food, as little Irish white slave descendant. Listen, you're not gonna get mad because we say soul food. It is. It is though. Calm down. It is.
We know that we Solani, we Solan. I'm gonna tell you right now, because that soul food, all that was ours.
There's so many things. Everything was theirs. There were the originals of everything.
Okay, we do have a culture. It was ripped from us 400 years ago. Actually, no, it was 556 years ago, because we've been out of slavery for 156 or 150 something. But all of that Hebrew language was ours. It didn't come from no fucking Middle Eastern. Okay, the Solani, our culture, us, our flag. And now that we know, stop fucking with the bullshit. And that,
man, see, they always find a quacky. I swear, they always find a quacky. It's always one that's a little thrown off. Shout out to everybody that's in the building, man. Listen, these people be crazy sometimes. And she be attacking the wrong information. But shout out to everybody that's in the building, man. Make sure y'all hit that like button as y'all come in the building, man. Do not hesitate to hit that like button. Do not hesitate to smack that like But
that's only for Black African. Solon.
Why she holding up them two fingers like that? I don't know what Solani is. I'm not a Solanian. I'm not even Solon. I don't even know what that means.
Solani, our culture, us, our flag. And now that we know, stop fucking with the bullshit. And that's only for Black African Americans. That is all. And put that profile.
This might be a tether because I can tell she too hype, she crazy, and she just called us African Americans. This is Pan-Africanism at its finest. Insane. This is your mind on drugs. Nigga, don't try to attach this to Black American culture, so-called Black American Aboriginal culture, little Irish slave lady on the left. Don't do that. This lady is insane. You're not going to say majority of our people act or think like this. This is the first or second generation tether. She is too hype and she on bullshit. And she doing too many face antics. And her phenol snout structure is a little obscure. I ain't gonna lie. You can always tell the genetics of an Aboriginal by your snout. You know what I mean? She got a long snout.
Pick as your motherfucking flag, ho. Like I said, thank you.
Is it me or are the Native American Siberian pretendians, the Native American Siberian pretendians, are they calling themselves American Indian now?
I don't know. That's a good question, Auntie. That's a good question, Auntie. That's a good motherfucking question, Auntie. I like them bees. What you doing all them bees though, Auntie? See, I don't know, man. Shit, man. They be coming to get like, they be just trying to get our people when we be getting into our theories and our perspectives. They be trying to hold it against the whole community on one single person's perspective and idea. Got a lot of bees, Auntie. Damn, Auntie, what you doing all them bees?
Siberian pretendians, the Native American Siberian pretendians, are they calling themselves American Indian now? Now they saying they American Indian? I'll be goddamn.
Get out of here.
They said they was Native Americans, right? They said that native to this land, right?
Yeah, they said it was.
But we started saying we was American Indians. We not Native Americans. We American Indians. Not American Indians.
Damn.
Okay, pretendians, what they call us. Y'all are the Wabos. Y'all are the true Wabos. Pretendian Siberian Native Americans.
Auntie.
Want to be American Indian now. Everybody
do though, Auntie. Hold on, Auntie. Let me run that back for Auntie. Hold on. Let us cook a little bit. But Auntie, though, let me ask you a question, though. I do got a question, though. I thought Auntie, she cooking a little bit because I didn't know they was calling themselves that. That is quite interesting. You got a lot of bees, Auntie. Why you got that little fro hawk? You got a fro hawk.
Siberian pretendians, the Native American Siberian pretendians, are they calling themselves American Indian now? Now they saying they American Indian? I'll be goddamn. They said they was Native Americans, right? They said that native to this land, right? But we started saying we was American Indians. We not Native Americans. We American Indians. Not American Indians. Okay, pretendians, what they call us. Y'all are the Wabos. Y'all.
Auntie fine as one.
Pretendian Siberian Native Americans want to be American Indian now. Everybody want to be Black.
American Indians created music.
Look, Irish slave descendant couldn't even say none of that. Just cooked them. She just cooked. What y'all do? Y'all gotta put y'all little finger, ladies. Y'all gotta put y'all finger and y'all middle finger to that. Y'all gotta clock that right there. She clocked that right quick. Come on, man. Auntie went in there and cooked one goddamn time. Let's get into this next one.
American Indians created music. American Indians created music. You're welcome.
Wait till y'all find out what the people in that book y'all be reading called the Bible.
Now, what in the Diddy is going on? I thought this was Bobby Knight. Shout out to my nigga Bobby Knight. I was gonna say, hold on, Bobby. What you doing on camera, Bobby Knight? What in the Diddy situation is going on? Nah, my bad. Hold on. I'm done. I'm on bullshit. Let's get to it, though. Let's get to it.
American Indians created music. American Indians created music. You're welcome.
Wait till y'all find out what the people in that book y'all be reading called the Bible really look like and who it's really about. You know what I'm saying? Wait till y'all find out who y'all really need to repent to and who y'all been doing bad for thousands of years, folks. Oh yeah, we still got groups of motherfuckers still burning people on these so-called crosses, folks.
No, I know who that is. That's Yahshua Hebrew. He from Pittsburgh. He from Pittsburgh.
Saying, wait till y'all find out who y'all really need to repent to and who y'all been doing bad for thousands of years, folks. Oh yeah, we still got groups of motherfuckers still burning people on these so-called crosses, folks. Yeah, and guess who's still getting burnt on them? Us. And we know the group. Yeah, they was kidnapping us all over the planet and putting us on these crosses and these trees, folks. Yeah.
He country than a motherfucker. I ain't gonna lie to you. I thought I was a country son bitch. I thought I was a country son bitch. This nigga country. No bullshit. Like, I'm talking about John Wayne country. Like, I fuck with folks though. He country than a motherfucker, but he cooking though. He cooking a little bit. He country than a motherfucker, boy.
We need to repent to and who y'all been doing bad for thousands of years, folks. Oh yeah, we still got groups of motherfuckers still burning people on these so-called crosses, folks. Yeah, and guess who's still getting burnt on them? Us. And we know the group. Yeah, they was kidnapping us all over the planet and putting us on these crosses and these trees, folks. Yeah, y'all think y'all finna really keep doing us bad and repent to a man that look like the motherfuckers that been torturing us? Yeah, I see what's going on, all that shit in today. The planet ain't gonna be able to rise until we find out the truth. And there's gonna be a revolution with y'all, folks. Nah, and then y'all under all our posts talk about, oh, what's the point of division? What's the point of dividing? Nigga, man, come on, folks. Y'all just don't like seeing my people come together. Y'all don't like seeing us rise up. Y'all fear us, just like the... Why? Because y'all have the same blood as them.
So people are in the comments trying to find common ground, trying to say, no, we don't want to divide. We don't need division. And this guy...
Bro, even if we do, listen, first of all, earlier in your video, you said, all right, cool. It's okay for y'all to divide, have y'all black only things. That's okay. Do that. Now that motherfuckers is doing that, delineating in real time, now you find it an issue. This little Irish slave descendant don't know what the hell she want to do.
Guy is like, nope. I mean, no matter what you do, it's never going to be good enough.
Y'all take everybody's history. Yeah. They come onto different people's land that look like me and then come bring over a whole nother group to take their identity for a cheap amount. Man, stop playing with us, folks. Only we can help ourselves, folks. The person coming back from the sky that y'all's waiting for is inside of here. It's that light inside of y'all. It's all the consciousness. We need to wake up to the situation, folks. Y'all don't know what they's doing to us by now? Y'all don't know what they's doing to us. Y'all keep praying to the same person. That's why the same things keep happening on this planet. Nothing good, because whole time while y'all pray on this man coming back, y'all are bringing in demonic spirits. That's why nothing is changing. Nobody will take a land and give you somebody that will actually help you, protect you from them. Wake up.
Somebody said word on the street, this Irish lady had 3 kids with fam. Y'all sick in the chat. Y'all sick.
Hey.
This is why I keep telling y'all need to know your identity, especially if you're indigenous. If you're indigenous, you better know who you are, because I'm telling you right now, I just filled out paperwork.
Let me ask y'all in the chat real quick. I want a simple fire emojis or doodle emojis. This is going to let me know. Put a doodle emoji in the chat if you feel like we should not separate from all people. Put a fire emoji in the chat if you feel like we should separate from all people. We just want to see.
And a
doodle for no separation, fire emoji for separation. Let us know.
White woman, not black person, not Asian, white woman, asked me, what's your ethnicity? And I told her, because I looked at the list, it said Indigenous American Indian. I told her that because I know who I am. You know what she said to me? She said, yup, I can definitely tell by your bone structure and your cheekbones. What is that telling y'all?
No DNA test, no paperwork, no birth certificates, nothing like that proving that you were descendants of anything, but they are very.
Why didn't you ask the Native Americans to take a DNA test to show that they come from America when they obviously look like Asians? See, this is a damn double speak that this redhead Irish slave descendant is talking about. Nobody asked the Native American, who obviously looked like an Asian, to take a DNA test to see if it comes back as an American. We the only Americans on this damn continent. Yes, let's take a DNA and see if we come back to it as an American.
Very quick to say they know who they are.
We do.
Crazy.
Indigenous people of this land, Yahuwah's people, the originals, y'all need to start claiming who y'all are and stop letting other people tell you who you are. I don't care who is telling you you're African American this, you're this, and that. You need to remember who you are, especially if you come from tribe of Manasseh, which the definition means one who forgets. And Yahuwah is trying to put in your remembrance to remember who you are so that you can claim what is rightfully yours. Yahuwah told you, you are his people, indigenous people, okay? American Indians, the real American Indians. And they all know who you are. So get in your position, get in your order, and give all praises to the Most High. I love y'all. Shalom.
What?
Hey, I don't know who need to hear this. Matter of fact, I know.
Got punched in the head and she didn't know how to react to that.
Who need to hear this? But wait till the YNs wake up. Wait till the YNs find out what y'all niggas did. And wait till the YNs find out who the real enemy is. Y'all think they're a problem now? Okay. All right. Just wait. Wait till they open their eye.
That's one of their biggest fears right there. Talk that truth to power. Talk that truth to power shit. That's one of their biggest fears right there. That's one of their biggest fears right there. It's the YN niggas to be waking up. Ooh wee.
In fact, I know who need to hear this. But wait till the YNs wake up. Wait till the YNs find out what y'all niggas did. And wait till the YNs find out who the real enemy is. Y'all think they're a problem now? Okay. All right. Just wait. Wait till they open their eye. Wait till the YNs open their eye. You think they okay? Wait till they find out them really mercenaries riding around killing their mans and they thinking it's they ops, keeping the crime going. Y'all think they turning up now? Okay. Wait and see. Wait till them white. Y'all think I'm a problem? Okay. Y'all think the ones like me really a problem? Y'all think guys like Rashad Jamal a problem?
I looked that guy up and he's like a black cult leader and just a bunch of crazy.
This guy is not no black cult leader. She's probably referring to Rashad Jamal. She's probably referring to Rashad Jamal, which I guess he is like so, but the thing that he's saying is they fear ends. That's what I'm saying. That's like she took one little dude that he gave a shout out to and tried to make that the part of the conversation. She skipped and ignored everything else. Because she's really in fear. She don't even want to speak on it. She don't even want to speak on it, family. I'm just telling y'all. I'm giving y'all the facts. I'm giving y'all the facts right now. Let's finish listening to this.
Crazy shit. So that guy's no good.
Weak problems. Wait till the YNs find out. Wait till they get on the same page as us. And I'm talking about wait till they really find out. Wait till they really find out. Wait till they stop killing each other. And they find out who really been killing them and who really got it, who really got them killing each other. Wait till they find out who really got them struggling. Wait till they find out who the reason they mama been. Wait till they find out who behind the reason for their mama struggling and their family struggling. Wait till they wake up. Just wait.
Listen, I'm gonna end this video here, but I got more videos that I'm gonna be doing on this wench. We're gonna be debunking all her talking points because she obviously don't do no research and she just spewing anti-Aboriginal so-called Black American hate. And we're gonna debunk everything that she's saying because a lot of these brothers are saying some truth, but again, she is pulling up a lot of the quacks that is in the community too. But yeah, we're gonna set the fine line and set the record straight. You feel what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody that's in the building. This your brother Aboriginal Power, and we out this motherfucker. Y'all be safe, be aware, stay vigilant, and stay dangerous.
Keys on the train, on the train, on the train, on the train, on the train. For the stats, I be beating the odds. In the blood, it be making me calm. Ride the turbines just like I'm Saddam. I'ma blow up just like I'm a bomb.